Alright, so according to my friend, the new ban list was finally posted. Um, of course, he did hint that he might be in fact trolling me and that it's not up. So, I'm not going to know until I refresh. And, okay, thank you. It's finally up. It starts November 9th. Okay, that's great. And Towers is banned. That's nice. I kind of hate that card. I don't think it's like amazing because it's kind of easy to get rid of. It's just really annoying. So I'm happy with that. Shurit is banned. Okay, any hit to Nekroz I'm happy with. I really don't think Shurit is the problem. I think you need to hit other stuff. So hopefully they hit more than just Shurit. Construct is banned. Holy crap. um, okay, I don't really have any issues with Shaddolls as a deck. It's entirely with Shaddoll Fusion into Construct. So they can't do that play anymore, so I think the deck is totally balanced at this point. I actually would have hit Shaddoll Fusion, but either way, either one banned, you still can't do the play, and that's fine then, because, I mean, if you have an extra deck monster on board, your opponent uses Shaddoll Fusion, and they go into Construct, that's a +4, assuming they attack over your monster with Construct. And I'm not in favor of +4s. I don't know what you guys. Exciton is banned. That is terrible. Oh my god, Exciton leveled the playing field so much. That is a terrible hit. I can't believe that. How are we supposed to play non-meta decks with Exciton banned? That's a really, really bad hit. That's like one of the worst hits I've ever seen. I'm trying not to overreact to that, but that's really bad. Yeah. As powerful as the card is, it's very balanced. Nothing else, nothing else. Okay. Scout is limited. Okay, cool. I hate Qliphorts, so that deck should die. Graff is limited. Okay, as long as they limit other stuff as well. I think they need to limit 2 out of Graff, Sir, Dante, and Skarm, at least. I think they need to at least limit 2 of those. Mathematician is limited. That is a terrible hit. Ugh, come on, Mathematician is not overpowered, but it lets non-meta decks keep up basically because yeah, that's another bad hit because it's a good generic card, I guess. So far, this list is such a big mixed bag. They limited. Okay, wow. So they limited Unicore and Brionac, which is good. I think Nekroz might finally be down to a more reasonable level. Of course, based off of the performance in the ARG format, that's not necessarily true. They could still be problematic because that deck just does not want to die. They limited Cannahawk, which is weird. I don't think that's necessary. The Ritual Beast deck did basically nothing, so I don't know about that. And no other hits to Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss might be too good at that point. At this point, if they're taking everything else down a peg. They limited El Shaddoll Fusion. That's not necessary. I think if you ban Construct, you don't need to do any other hits to the deck. So Shaddolls are basically dead at this point. They just killed that deck. Let's see. Reinforcement of the Army limited. Oh no, why? Okay, that's such a bad hit. Like, if you want to hit Satellar Knights, which I'm assuming this is a hit on, hit something on theme. We already know that Reinforcement of the Army does nothing to the deck, really, because, okay, first of all, you don't really need to hit Satellar Knights, because Power Creep is about to hit in a league. Magic Specters are going to blow them out of the water. Okay, but more on points to Satellar Knights, it's like, Reinforcement of the Army was limited during Worlds format, and they still won Worlds format with 1 Reinforcement of the Army, meaning they don't need it to be a good deck. That's a really bad hit because like anything that uses warriors is now worse. This is such a mixed bag list. Nothing else. New Sir. Okay, you should have limited Sir. I don't think semi-limiting it is going to have as much of effect as it needs to. Nothing else. Chaos Sorcerer. Okay, that should have not been on there. Sheehan, that should have not been on there. Fate. That's probably fine. Geargiagear, probably fine. Those two, unlike Sorcerer and Sheehan, will actually probably have some effect, but not too much. Okay, so this list is like, it's too late, basically, because all of the broken pendulum stuff is about to come out in November, and then we're going to get more broken stuff in January. So hitting this stuff is like, it's way too late. They needed to do this over the summer at the latest. This is like at least 3 months too late. And it's kind of a mixed bag because you've got some good hits in here, balancing the broken archetypes that have been broken since they were released, but at the same time hitting generic stuff that should not be hit. Man, yeah. I think in the end, like, we're just gonna get Magic Specters next week, and then right after that we're gonna get the Magician Pendulums, and then nobody's gonna play anything besides those decks in terms of like meta, I guess, at like big tournaments. And maybe Burning Abyss. I think Burning Abyss will survive this. But Shaddolls are dead. Nekroz might survive, but they got hit really hard. Qliphorts are probably gone at this point. Satellar Knights would be fine if we weren't about to get Power Creep released in the next few packs, because they basically got no significant hits at all. But I think they're basically completely Power Creep by Magic Specters. Magic Specters are essentially better Satellar Knights. And what else is there? Infernoids did not get hit at all. They might survive. Oh, Cosmos are going to be good. That's another deck. So, yeah, kind of a mixed bag. I'm kind of upset about some of the things on this list. I'm happy we finally got one. This is way too late. Also, it's effective starting November 9th, which means we're already going to have all of the Dimension of Chaos stuff out. So we're going to have 0 days where we can play without the broken stuff that they hit here and the broken stuff they're about to release. So that's nice of Konami, waiting for that. They didn't even hit Noted. Yeah, this kind of... I'm going to give them like a good effort, but you kind of missed the mark. That's my overall impression of the list. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to check out some other stuff.